Well, good evening. I'm Stan Boney.
And I'm Erica Thomas. New CEO Krish Mohip is trying to instill positivity into the Youngstown City schools, all the while dealing with a school board that, as one speaker put it this evening, is dysfunctional.
It took 20 minutes just to get the meeting started, and then as the meeting went on, the board learned that it has some busing problems as well. Youngstown School Board is our top story at 10.
The Youngstown School Board spent the first 20 minutes deciding on the meeting's agenda. Member Jackie Adair had issues with the personnel recommendations of CEO Krish Mohip, that the list given to her last week did not match those on the agenda this week. Mohip agreed to vote on last week's list and that the board start following policy.
Because I am moving forward academically, we need to make sure that the governance is where it needs to be.
When it came time for public comments, parents Megan Mercado of the Idora neighborhood and Melvin Young, whose 13-year-old daughter attends Cheney, complained about busing. Mercado's kids have to walk to Glenwood Avenue.
Nobody wants to put their kid in front of Foster's Theater and have them be picked up to be sent off to their first day of kindergarten. Nobody wants to put their kids in front of Double Deuce Bar to have their kids go to school. Nobody wants it.
Mercado wants her kids picked up at or near their home. Melvin Young's issue was that his daughter was never even picked up yesterday, the first day of school.
We stood there for 2 hours. She didn't cry that day. That was the first day. Today, we did the same thing. This time she cried.
CEO Krish Mohip promised that both issues would be looked into, and whether it be busing or any other issues facing the Youngstown schools, people will be held responsible.
When I say that something has to be done, and I ask some people to do something and it's not followed through, then there's going to be consequences, and those consequences can lead to termination.
Now, Krish Mohip also talked about first day attendance. He was hoping for 98%, and though he didn't have exact numbers, Mohip said he did not think they would make that. But in talking to people at the schools, he was told it was the most students that showed up in recent times.